Don't tell her she's shorter. Okay, now we have the pony, Pebbles the pony. Pebbles the pony has a different idea altogether. She wants to be quite heavy, and she wants to have an open pole, and part of it is due to her conformation, because she's has a short neck along the front. I have to make sure, make sure that she's high enough to be light. You know, that inch or two that was so easy to get with Flash? Oh, not so easy to get with her. And I was like, okay, oh, there we go. High enough to be light. I need you to be high enough to be light. There. This is also true in the Flexions. I should be able to offer a demi-arrête on one side and have her high enough to be light, which is a challenge with her. And so I don't see it as necessarily, the height of the neck as much as the lightness of where she is carrying it. So in the flexion, I want to check, is she high enough to be light? Because that's her, that's her little quirk there. I can also come here if I need to and say, excuse me please. There we go, thank you. Oh, that's better. Oh, good. Now, oh goodness. So, again, I will need to have a demi-arrête on one side. There we go. If not, I can come to the front, and there we go, ask again. High enough to be light. And I'm not trying to hurt her, I'm just trying to offer vibrations enough that she is lighter on the bit. There. Since if a horse is heavy on the bit, that will very much affect their balance. And here. Again. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Thank you. I'll try that one more time. Because I want her to understand and have clarity on my request. Here. Okay. Aha, good. High enough to be light. Stay light. So it's a maintenance issue with her, just because she has quite low energy, a nice pony, that's for sure, but just, a bit sleepy. And if you want to come over here again, you can see that she wants to carry herself quite open. That's her natural tendency. Also, her natural tendency is to carry her neck about right there, being 3/4 paint or stock horse. There we go, that was better, that was nice. So in her program, we have already started to ask her for pole flexion. And so here I'll ask for pole flexion again. The pole needs to stay at the highest point. I don't need to disappear. There we go. So that's nice. There we go. And I need to stay. She needs to stay high enough to be light. Hold the highest point. Good. Here, come back a little bit behind me, high enough to be light, very good. And then pole flexion, but high enough to be light, and then pole flexion. And the pole flexion should develop, and not, the horse shouldn't just slam into it. There we go, there we go. Good. And her enthusiasm is quite overwhelming. And I have access to neck extension all the time, and I love the word access. Hi. Because what I don't have access to with her as much is high enough to be light. And I need access to high enough to be light. I need access to neck extension. I need access to flexions on either side. And what I don't have access to is what I need to work on and make sure that the access becomes more and more available, so that I can expand the horse's program and expand what they can do. So with her, the access point I'm working on is high enough to be light. And I'm sure it'll remain a work in progress. Now we have a 4-year-old that is going a basic walk, trot, canter under saddle. She, of course, has the basics of the in-hand work. And I just wanted to see what she would offer. Here we go, high enough to be light. Oh, goodness. High enough to be light. Good. Oh. And let you have a chance to see something that's not quite as far along. Flexions from the front.
Hi. Where is thou going? Good.
And with her, I'm keeping her at a medium height, not high or low. She has a nice neck, so conformationally there shouldn't be a problem.
Good.
I'm going to ask, because I want to make sure that when I pick up, she's high enough to be light. Not so much here. Oh, there we go. Make a habit of making sure that they're high enough to be light before you do anything else. And she's green, so it makes sense that it's a little bit, she's like, oh, I'm not quite remembering what I'm supposed to do. There we go. And then the flexion. Get out of the way. There we go. Good. Good. And I'm pretty sure she knows action reaction. Bring out. Good. And again. And there we go. And then high enough to be like, that's good. Good girl. So this is a little bit of a side point, but it is a very good point in that even the youngsters, when they have a nice, there we go, understanding of the bit, you're way ahead of the game when you start them under saddle. There. Nice mobility of the jaw, relaxed. Good. Ah, good. Yes, good girl. That's it. Yes, good girl. The youngsters, they have the forgets, but it's okay. Yes, it's okay, but you have to forget sometimes. Okay. So that's several horses with several different issues and the basics of the in-hand flexions. And hopefully that helps. And if you have any more questions, my colleague, ask away. See you later.